Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. We're gonna be talking outside politics today. Let's see if I can share this. I hope I can. I know I'm on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time. Edwin Efosa shared your post. I don't think it's this post that she shared yet. Guys, share this post. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I have people on right now. If you can also join on YouTube, that would be great. But if not, we can always stay here. And we need to talk about this lady that is stranded in Nigeria. We need to talk about it. I just saw it. And if you guys that are here right now, please share. So I'll be able to share because I really can't see you guys. I can't see who is on. Let me see if I can go on my page. If I can see. Okay. If you guys that are here right now, please share. So sorry. Okay, William F.A., please share. I think he's the only one that I can see. I have people there right now. Just give me a minute to share this video out. We're going to be talking outside politics today. We're going to be talking outside politics or health today. So if you give me a minute and help me share this out. There's a woman, a video that I saw. I thought I should just do a quick video on it. So if you share it out, Veronica, thanks for coming in. Guys, share. Let me share to groups and also share it out. And let me share to groups. Because we all need to help one another out, especially when it comes to children. Children. I don't care what happened. I care what happened between adults. But I really care so much what happened in children's lives. So we can't be ignorant about things. We have to educate ourselves about things. So today you guys see that I'm not talking about politics. I'm having a break. But there's a video that I saw that I will play soon. And I will tell you guys things that I also know about and the people that I know personally that things like that happened to and how it was resolved. So that's why I want everybody to share the video so it can get to the woman or the man so they can look for some help. That's why we should be here for one another. And that's why we should also be helpful to one another, because you never know who falls into what. So that's just reality of life. So you guys give me a minute while I share all this. It's not going to be political as usual, but it's going to be very informative. This is going to be very informative for those of us who lives in the U.S. And also, I'm not saying I'm the only one that lives here, but how can he seize her passport? That's what I'm talking. Stella, that's why we have a chemistry, man. We have a chemistry. Myself and Stella at Grade School, we got some chemistry going on. And people don't see. People just want to see it as if, oh, she cheated and all that. Who are you to judge? We can't judge. You weren't there, I wasn't there. We need to be neutral in few things so we can have a solution to a problem. And if this guy is watching today, she will know that I'm not even there to judge what happened or what has happened. I'm not here to tell you what I believe you or I don't believe you, because I'm not there. That's the way we must run life. That's why Nigeria is the way it is. It's scatter, because even when we are not there, we conclude because we are men or we are women. I'm taking the man's side. I'm taking the woman's side. That's not how we're going to see a solution. And you should see them. Did you go on the comment page, on the Aproko page? He is there, somebody is there all batching. Angela, you need to be open and on. I said, what are you talking about? I wasn't there, you weren't there. We're talking about kids here. Kids that are born in the US, stranded in Nigeria without a dime. You're not looking at that. And you have children. See, when I want to deal with children case, I deal with it as if it's my own. So if I don't have $1 and I have a child, not even, I don't think that child is a year yet, and I don't have $1 to feed that child. And do you know what it is to beg from people just to eat? Do you know what that is? I don't care what has happened between adults. Let's put the children out of it. Let them be comfortable. So I will give you guys so many examples and so many instances. So we talk so ignorantly because, oh, God forbid. Let me tell you something. Whether it's the man or the woman that cheat is cheat. So you guys like to hang the story when it's, especially when it's a woman. Who told you, where is it in the Bible that the men are supposed to cheat and it's okay? No, it's not okay. So this is his story that she cheated. We weren't there. So, but that's not what I'm concerned about. What I'm concerned about is a child, a baby who's going to be malnutritioned from if the what they call it. Some people are saying, let her go back to her what they call it. Let her go back to her boyfriend. I don't care about those. What I care about is a child is stranded without a dime. Yes, I saw all the comments. Yeah, they're attacking. Oh, how about don't be, how about this and how about that? Who are you? Everybody's a therapy on social media. Either they're marriage therapy, because I have stayed in a marriage for 25 years. Don't make me a marriage therapy. What is working for me might not work for you. What did not work for me might not work for you. So everybody chill, because yours has worked by the special grace of God, because somebody is ready to put up with your nonsense or the other one. Don't mean the other person that is having a problem is less intelligent than you, or you're smarter. Like, I don't understand our people. They just talk as if there's no tomorrow. You never know what tomorrow holds. Stop talking. Stop talking, ignorantly. So let's play the video first before I even say anything. I live in the US, and that
it wasn't the past of the
so
wife.
Let's listen to her.
It was the present of the wife, because she got involved with this woman.
I don't know what's going
Since
on.
2019, she brought the lady to America. 2019, so she brought the lady with one child, and the child happens to be his own. Then the woman was pregnant when the woman came into America 2019, and the first one happens to be for the guy, because they went for DNA test. Before they left Nigeria, they went for DNA test first, meaning the first child is for the guy. But the second pregnancy, the guy said he didn't run any DNA test. So as at now, he cannot tell if he's the real owner of that child or not. So because when they came to America 2019, towards that 2019 ending, after that 2020, early 2020, the woman started misbehaving all the time, having conversation with the elves. So the guy, the husband has been warning the woman that this your attitude these days is very bad. I cannot imagine a woman that they've paid money on her head, you still have a conversation with your elves. It's not done. This one is forbidden thing too. The woman will just say, no, I don't get anything where I want to do with her. Nah, they look for me for Facebook. Now they call me for WhatsApp. I know they give her things like that. Till the extent the man now find out that the woman will put cucumber to finger herself or to dip inside her vagina. After then, he will not send the video to the ex. I don't know how come the husband come across the video, which the man now rejected and said, no, I can't continue with you. Since you are using cucumber to finger yourself, sending the video down to your ex is a forbidden thing. I cannot continue. So the wife now called the mom in Nigeria and explained, Mama, look what's in the apple. My husband said he don't want again. No, I don't know what to do. The only advice the lady could get from the mom in Nigeria is that, Don't way government, So the daughter tried to let the mom know that I don't know anything concerning law. I don't know how I want to go about because since I came, I've not been working. My husband is not allowing me to associate with people, so I don't really know how to go about it.
Mistake number one.
Then I promised her that, okay, don't worry. What I will do for you is that don't worry. Your husband will come start begging you. Don't just worry. Your husband is going to change. So the daughter just relaxed. It wasn't up to 1 week. He really noticed that the man that was saying, I don't want to do it again because my forbidden thing be that.
Guys, share the video so she can come across it.
They send the video, go give your ass. Now forbidden thing because I'm a traditional man. The man suddenly, according to the woman, I said he just changed an attitude. Start dancing to her tune again, coming back, having fun, that is having sex with
mistake number two.
So it comes to a stage that she don't know what happened. The man just picked offense and said, no, I cannot continue. This is really so bad. You cannot be seeing your ass and keeping me that has paid. I can't bear it. It's like the man now called the family in Nigeria, explaining that look at what my wife is doing. The father of the man now said it's not done in any way. If this your wife has gone so far, using the cucumber to finger herself and send the video to his own ex, meaning the ex has been having affair even before you came to take her that 2019, because it's not normal. How come a woman will finger herself with a cucumber? Meaning you will spread your legs, start shaking cucumber in your vagina, then you will not send the video to your ex. Meaning you guys still have a serious relationship. So the man told the son, you know what you are going to do? Ask your wife to come with you. You guys should come to Nigeria so that before you will start sleeping with your wife, before you will do that, ask your wife to come to Nigeria so that she will come and perform some sacrifice before you start sleeping. The man told the woman. The woman called the mom and explained it to the mom. The mom said, Eri, don't come. If that is the case, if the man said he wants to break up with you, allow your husband to break up with you. There are a lot of men in America, and besides, you are still very young. So I don't know what is your problem. Just let him go if he wants to go. You can still continue your life. The daughter was saying, Mama, so soon. But this person has helped us a lot. It doesn't mean, if that is the case, Mama, let me just come with him so that they will perform the tradition. Immediately they perform the tradition so that I can have my husband back. The mom said, Itama, when you better just leave him, let him go and look for another woman. Why you go and look for another husband? The daughter said, no, but Mama, this one, I don't understand. So the father of the guy now called the woman and said, my daughter, look what my son told me. All I really want you guys to do so that there should not be problem, because we have a very strong ancestor in the house, in our family. This you are doing is an abomination. This you are doing is against our tradition. Since you've ended up putting cucumber in your body, even for you as
guys,
a
share this video so she can get it.
When you didn't notice your
I'm here to educate
it's
her.
an abomination. All we really want you to do is for you to just come to Africa with your husband so that they will perform the traditional terms before you guys can go back. If not, your husband cannot sleep with you. So the woman didn't take the advice of the man. He just said, okay, no problem. And they went with the husband. Getting to Nigeria right now, the husband said yes before they left that, there's no problem. Getting to Nigeria, the mother of the girl said that they are Urobo. Why this man is Benin. So this tradition, we are not understanding it. How can you tell our daughter to come and swear? What did our daughter do? Did our daughter flirt? Our daughter didn't flirt. So the father of the guy now said that, una daughter not flirt. But in a real sense of a woman that is a married woman with money on her head, she don't have right to go to the extent of using cucumber in absence of the husband, using cucumber to finger herself, using cucumber to dope herself, and at the end, he will not send the video outside to the ex. It's an abomination. She need to perform some sacrifice. She need to do some kind things. If not, this thing is going to affect the kids' time to come. It might not be today. But so the mother of the girl now said, well, if you decide to say you want to do it as my daughter, that is your problem. But I would have advised you not to go to the extent of doing it. They now call the woman and they start asking her question. How come you went there? Getting there, all you start practicing is you using concumba to finger yourself or to have fun with yourself, and you start sending the video to your ex. Why is it your ex? Have you have an affair with your ex recently, or after the marriage? He now said no. They said you have to say the truth before we take you to where you have to go and perform the traditional terms. If not, it's going to affect you. The woman now said yes. Before the man came to take her to America, that he had a one stand with the S, just only one stand, so that it was a little mistake. But then the nurse said, okay, you have good time with your ex, even when you were married with money on your head. The lady now said yes. So that, I think that now bust the man's head. And the man now overreacted, saying that what he is going to do is that I'm going to collect the paper of the woman, collecting the paper of the two kids. But all I need to do is that I know that the first child we went with 2019 was my son, because we went for the DNA. Because without the DNA, it wouldn't have been possible for me to be able to carry that child.
Thank you,
Since
Stella.
that
Thank you,
I'm
Stella.
going to have that one. Then the
I love
document
Stella.
of the
Thank you, Stella.
baby
Guys, give
is
me
going to be
all
with
loves
me.
and
Your
like,
document is going
so
to be
they
with
won't
me.
be
I'm not
disturbing
going to
my
do
video.
I'm not going to wait for you
Thank
to
you,
come
Stella.
and submit according to the Bini.
Guys,
I will
share
not
this
stand
video
this.
so this
All
woman
I
can get
really
this
need to
video.
do right now, I want to start going because I'm on holiday.
Share, share, share,
So
share.
the woman is confused to the extent that the man took the document from her and left
And Aproko can
her with
also
only
carry
one
this
child.
video so this woman will
And
see it.
at the end, the man left with the first child and the documents. Right now,
Thanks,
the man
everybody.
did not
Share,
compensate
share.
the woman. He didn't leave anything for the woman. The question or the thing the woman is really saying is that she said she's confused to the extent why, because he cannot imagine that somebody that was in abroad suddenly she just came to say, okay, let me come and please my mom. But getting to Nigeria to come and please his husband now, they now turn the table around. Instead of the man to agree for her to go and do the necessary traditional performance, they refuse, or the man refuse. Just suddenly don't know what happened. So right now the woman is confused in Nigeria.
Guys, share this video. You know, Facebook won't share it for me, so share it for me.
Right now is with the man. So right now,
Because
the
this
lady
lady needs
is left with
help.
the small baby, which is the one they gave back there. The man said, I don't want to collect this one because this one we've not done the DNA test.
Okay.
Since you said that your boyfriend has slept with you only once, it was only one stand. I don't really know if I'm the owner of that child. And the time is not going to even permit me to say, let me spend my time to make you go and run a DNA test to prove if this small one is still my own. So that me, I just carry and join and make you they go. I don't see paper. The confusion is that the lady is so confused. She don't really know what to do. According to the mother said, I told her not to come, but she didn't hear my advice. Because I wish she didn't come. She wouldn't have gotten this bullshit. She didn't have been strong. It's supposed to come if you don't get money at all, you'll get 1,000 euro or 2,000. You're confused, and the man has returned back to America with the first child. Right now, she's so confused.
That's the part that I'm going to talk about.
Calling him, he said he's not wanting the woman to swear anymore. Because that she has been warning the woman right from the one.
So let's now finish the video. That's good enough.
Okay.
So the part that I'm interested in, that I want to answer, Stella Cole, please stay there. Everybody, please give it a like and share the video so this lady can get some help. The part that I'm saying is, you guys must have seen my all my comments on our Proco section. You know, this I really, since you guys know that I've come into Facebook, I'm usually for politics, injustice, a humanitarian, and activist, and talking for the less voiceless, talking for the less privileged, humanitarian job, NGO, and all that, all what have you, teaching, health, and all that. This is one topic I never go into people's lives, but I thought when I saw this, because she called this lady, obviously the lady that is talking in this apropos video, I don't think she lives in the US. I think she's in Europe. I think that's what I thought, because I see she really don't have much answer for her. That's why I have to come in, because this is what happened few years ago with people we know directly, and this is something that happened to one of my friend, and one of her friend, not my friend, but her friend, happened to her. This is something that has happened in our community, and this is so. I thought it would be selfish of me not to come in here and give my knowledge, what I know about cases like this, because this is just similar. It's the same thing, the guy, one of them, the guy went home and said the woman was misbehaving. At that time, she didn't even have papers. Never mind this one with a green card. So everybody listen. And you guys, please, I need you guys to share this video so it can get to hopefully it will get to this lady so she can get the help that she needs. First of all, one mistake is when women come into America. I'm not telling people how to treat their home, or it's a mistake when you think you can just put your wife and not let her mingle. It's a mistake. Or you won't let her walk. You will kill yourself. I don't care if you're a doctor in America. The second hand is usually very important. Your wife has to work for the house to run. If you're a doctor in America, you pay the mortgage, you pay the cars, you pay this, you pay that, you pay that. Won't you need help for your wife is your helper. You will need help. You will ask your wife, even when she's making less than 300 or 400 a week, and bringing that to the table to even do the groceries, like buying food in the house, is help to you. But again, I understand why she might not work, because the children were still little. Because if she has to work and bringing those children to daycare, that would be a lot of money. That means every check that she's working, she will give it to the daycare. So in America, housing, like the mother was suggesting to her, because I'm analyzing the video, the most important ones. The mother, when she told the mother she was coming home, the mother was analyzing to her to go into government's home. We don't do all that here. We do not do all that here. You see what I'm saying? Before you can be qualified for a government home, you have to go into shelter. You have to know that you really don't have it. You might even be on a long list. I've never been in a government home, so I don't know. But the government's home in my state, I can only speak for my state, because in America it's so big that it goes, the laws go from state to state. It would be ignorant of me if I'm talking about California, because I live 6 hours flight away from California. So when you see all these people that don't even know the system just typing away on Facebook, it's like, wow, what are you talking about? What are you saying? I can't even talk about California, and I live in America. I can only talk about the state where I live. And I will depend on somebody who lives in California to educate me about what goes on in housing in California. So the mother saying, go to housing, go to government's house. It's not that easy, mama. It's not that easy. She has to pack her things with her children, maybe into a shelter. Nobody wants to be around a shelter. No. Not a shelter in America, not with children. So she cannot do all that. So moving forward, the first example that I'm going to give that we know in our community is this girl didn't even have papers, like this one. This one is like You know, she doesn't even have any reason to be suffering there. Sorry to the husband. Sorry that you said she cheated. If she did, I'm not supporting that. If you did, I'm not supporting that either. Because the Bible never says it's okay for the man to cheat and it's not okay for the woman. You know what I mean? Whether both sides, it will be a bad idea on both sides. You know, when you go to the Bible, the Ten Commandments, it didn't say, man, go ahead, go cheat. Women, you shouldn't do that. No, both. When you both, if any of them cheated, it's still sin. But man, no offense. You guys will come here and say, oh, it's okay. I'm a man. It's okay. No, it's not okay. So this first example that I'm giving, which she's still here in this state, this man thought he put it upon himself that the woman wasn't acting well, she was stealing or whatever, she wasn't behaving right, she wasn't working either. She didn't have no papers. So he thought he wanted to trick. Why do people even do that? But whether man or woman, why do you have to trick anybody to go to anywhere? I have seen people in still this state that had a man divorced his wife, just took his books and his clothes and left, and make sure the children are in comfort. That's what I'm talking about. We must think about the children. It's not all about us. It's not all about our anger. This is to the, I'm not taking side, but I'm only saying this is what happened. This first example that I'm going to give, this woman never had paper. The woman never had paper. So the man thought, oh, let's go to a vacation in Nigeria. I don't know what was in her head. I don't know why you would go on vacation in Nigeria when you don't have a green card or a passport. I don't know what she was thinking. But again, she went with him to Nigeria. Immediately she got there, he said, here you go, you and your children, bye. That's an abandonment. That's an abandonment with minors. American minors cannot lost anywhere. They will go find them, except you didn't report it. So here you go, I'm gone. I can't, your behavior is not good, blah, 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 blah. And that woman never had, she wasn't legal. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. She was roaming around the Benin Street and all that till a call came for her and told her, there are people, you go Google and Google things. Don't just rely on, oh, somebody is saying a talk show. Oh, let me call that person. Maybe they'll be able to help you. Everything is not all about donation. I know you need the money to travel around to seek for information and all that. Of course, I know you do. But again, to the husband, because of your child that is there, at least you would have told them something so that at least your child can feed. But again, I know that there are family on ground. They won't really starve. So, but again, this first example that I'm going to give 2 examples of things that I know personally. So don't come into Facebook and just start typing. Guys, share this video so it can go hit this woman and the man. And the man should know that I'm not taking side. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But the only part that I want to clear up is the legal part. So this woman didn't have no paper. She's running around the whole Benin and everything till, everybody look for research and all that, and she knew she had to go to American Embassy in Leke Crescent in Lagos. Nigerian Embassy is on Leke Crescent in Lagos Island. So she went to that American Embassy and told them that she has 2 minor children who were abandoned by their dad. And he abandoned her with no clothes, no food, no shelter. That's all she needs to say. That's all she needed to say. She didn't have no papers. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not even like this one that has a paper. Like one question that was asked there, can he block her paper? No, absolutely not. He doesn't have the power to do that. Sorry, guy, I have to say this thing the way it is. He does not have the power to block her papers. Except, okay, she's cheating. That's bad. That's not a good thing. But is she abusive? We just say things the way we think it should have been. No, America has laws. And you have to know what your laws are when you come into a country. So this same woman The same Edo State is happening. This same woman was told by someone got hold of her somehow and told her, you can go to our American embassy and report that you have 2 American minors that were abandoned with no food, no clothes, and no shelter. So she did just that. She went to Lagos, Leke Christian American Embassy. She told them, she said, I'm stranded. I was abandoned. I don't have no food, no shelter, no clothes. That's all America needs to hear. With minor children, little children, that they are starving and all that. You know what they did? Those days, over 20 years ago now, over 20, the American embassy gave her a green card right away, gave her a 3-bedroom government shelter right away, and gave them one-way ticket back here, Boston here. Because American cannot stand children being starved. No shelter, no clothes. Those 3 things, they are the basic need of human being. So don't come to Facebook and start typing what you don't know. That's number 1. Number 2, personal again. Same thing. Was, let's go home, let's go for vacation. Why do you have to trick anybody anyway? Just say you don't want it, you don't want it. If you want to spoil it here, let her look for her way. Who cares? You know what I mean? I'm not encouraging that. I'm not encouraging anybody to spoil anything. So now, the next person, the same thing. Let's go home. Let's go settle our differences. Let's go settle all this, our fights and all that. Why do you have to drag everybody into your business in a marriage anyway? That's the first mistake that people make. But again, we all are human beings who haven't made mistakes. We all have. And we're still full of it. Good day, Andrew. So now, the second one was the same thing. We fight too much. We have too many trouble. We need to go home. We need to go talk to our people. Papa, I don't know why you need to go talk to our people. When you are having fight, it's between 2 people. There are marriage counselor and everybody here. But you want to bring it home, so they will add fire. The 2 families will add salt and pepper. That's what they do all day. So they went home. This woman did not have a paper again. Again, she has a minor child. Just one. Again, she went to American Embassy. Leke Crescent, American Embassy, Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. So she went there, and she was also given what this same woman was given. But fortunately for the second person, she had a place to live. The other person, the first woman, did not have nobody that they could fly her to. There's no family whatsoever. That's why the American Embassy make sure that they gave her green card. Of course, her children are already Americans. Gave her green card, gave her housing for 6 months. I think it was 6 months or a year. I'm not sure. Now, it's about 20 years ago. So they gave her housing, and they make sure they hook her up with a trainee, a vocational trainee, so she can get a job. Now she's doing so well. She's an American citizen. So we can't just come on, because we are so mad at that wife or at that husband, we don't care about the children. No, the children are the most important because they didn't ask you to bring them here. So when you are mad at your wife or at your husband, please always make sure you think of the children, that they don't have nothing to do with it. They didn't have nothing to do. They didn't ask to be brought here. So talk less of a child who's less than 1 year old. He can easily, pick up an infection without good nutrient. They can easily pick up an infection, especially a child that is coming from America that has milk, these vitamins, daily vitamin and all that. She wasn't prepared. She wasn't ready. She didn't know she was going to be stranded there. So she would not have all those parts. So with an American child that already have a system that has that have all these nutrients in him, then he goes back to Nigeria and there's nothing to even fall back on. There's not even gari to soak. That child will easily fall sick, and that child will easily be dehydrated and malnutritioned. and talking to the husband now, that is your loss. God forbid if anything happened to that child, if that child dies. So if we're angry, we must use our head also. So everybody that is commenting on that apropos video that I just played, I know we want to blame the woman, of course. That's what the husband says. We weren't there. You know what I mean? So that's what they said. We weren't there. But how about the children? How about the children? How about the child that is involved? How about the children that is disattached from the mom? One of them is, it's not with the mom. One is there. How about the siblings that found a bond that were separated by their father? You have to dig into things, into all areas. You can't just say, it's good for her. Let her stay there. Let her go meet her boyfriend. Let her go meet her boyfriend. But that doesn't solve the problem. It's a mistake. But we should also know there are children that are involved. So this is few things that she can do. So that's why I want you guys to share this video and share it into groups or wherever you want to share it. It's okay. So it can hit this girl wherever she is, so she knows how she can go about this. Because I can't imagine her with a baby with no money. Nigeria, you will not survive. The only way you will survive, go to Nigeria and let your money be finished. You will know what Nigeria is all about. So I can't imagine right now she with the baby and with no income or with nothing to fall back to. And in other words, the husband, the ex-husband or the husband should also please find it in his heart to send them something for that baby to be fed. Then she can always come back, because he will find out in American system, on American law, he doesn't have the power to cancel her paper. No, he has the power to go to the immigration to say, you know what, I don't feel safe anymore. She's abusive towards me. So we are divorcing. And that won't still stop American people from not giving you your paper. That's just the fact of the matter. So we need to educate ourselves before we start, doing all this judgment on Facebook. That will not stop American if they said, okay, let's say for there are some people, I don't want to say a few things in the air. There are some people who will have abusive wife as an immigrant. You don't have to stay in abusive marriage because you want a green card. They'll still give you anyway. If you have all evidence that this woman or this man was abusive towards you, that's why you left, you have to run for your dear life, that green card is for sure. That green card is for sure. You see how I say? I didn't put water in my mouth to say it. That green card is for sure. If you have evidence, you have called the police, you have seen, because they don't want you to stay in an abusive relationship because you're looking for a green card or you're waiting for a green card. If you're being abused, you leave that relationship. Go report that you've been abused. Your green card is still for sure, because they have told you you don't have to stay there when you're being abused because of paper. No, we don't do that here. So it's a different system entirely. You have to live here to really understand what the system is all about. So because he took her paper from her and traveled back, no, he doesn't want to get himself in trouble. I'm talking because of him or her. You don't want to get yourself in trouble. You don't want an abandonment to hit on your head. You don't want that. You the man. We can't be doing things as if we're still back in Nigeria or back in the before Christ. No, there are laws that governs everything. You must read your laws before you start acting out of anger. Very, very important. So the people that don't really know what they do here should take it easy and slow down before you push this man into another wahala. You know what I mean? Because you can't abandon a minor as a father or as a mother. You can't do that. That's it. God forbid. God forbid. You cannot do that. You can't do that. You don't want this case to turn around because we're all putting fire and salt. No, no, law is law. It's a place where even when you are angry, you still have to try as much as possible to follow laws, so you won't be the one that gets in trouble from the law. You know what I mean? So who is saying she didn't do wrong if she really did it? I'm not there. I'm not here to say whether who did or who did not. That's not me. That's not my style. My style is when what you see is an evidence. What you didn't see, what anybody tells you, take whatever you want to take your opinion and keep it to yourself. We must learn how to be respectful of people and keep your opinion to yourself. If you want to voice it out, that's fine, but voice it out respectfully, very respectfully. It's very important because none of us are perfect. Everybody that is just putting their opinion right now is because this girl or this guy has brought their problem to the public. That's why we have the mindset to put our opinion in. Who are we to put our opinion in? Are we all not perfect? Are we all perfect? No, we're not. We all have our own, but because we're putting our own to ourselves, even some people might even be having worse problem right now than this same problem, and because they can handle it and keep it to themselves, that's why nobody's bringing opinion. But when you have people who just don't know how to keep, I mean, come on, guys, we're all not perfect. So that's what she can do. That's why I really want this video to go far and wide. um and also, I saw this in Aproko. If he can also give, without carrying the video, if he can also give her all this information, it's very imperative, because when we do things, we have to think of us and we have to turn the table around also. If you get stranded in Nigeria with your minor child and you don't really have income to feed that child or yourself, it's not a good thing. But if whoever wants to forgive, it's very important to forgive um, each other, because when you forgive, you see that that burden is off your shoulder. It's off your shoulder. You don't forgive because the thing didn't happen. You don't forgive because you want to eat on the same table with that person that offended you. You forgive because of your heart. You forgive because of yourself. You're doing it for yourself. Because when you don't forgive, when you see that person and you run into that person, your heart skip a beat. And when your heart keeps skipping a beat, that is not good for your health. That's for sure. So it's a short video. You guys know I always talk about politics and health, but I derailed today because I saw this and I thought I should help this girl or this guy. I should help both family, both of them. In a way, I'm helping the husband also, because you don't want to overdo things and get in trouble later, because laws govern places, especially in the USA. I don't know what state they come from, but in my state, that was one happened in my state, and the other one happened in the state of Maryland, and it is the same, almost the same outcome. It was almost the same outcome. The woman was able to come back to the US with her children and home. 3 bedroom was ready for her with a green card. And this woman never didn't even have a paper when the husband lured her to go home with him, and he abandoned her there. So talk less of somebody who already have a paper. So what she, in conclusion, and the phone is open. Anybody who wants to call. In conclusion, what she can do is she can look for money to go to Lagos, Leke Crescent, Nigerian American Embassy in Lagos, and also they will type her. She has to or if she doesn't want to get, I don't want her to really get the husband in trouble. So what she can also do is she can get a police report that all her, well, now I'm gonna be, no, I can't do both sides. I can't put lies in the air. So, but again, she can always tell them what has happened, and the thing is for her to come back and reunite with her family. She doesn't have to. They will buy ticket. American Embassy, when you're stranded, they will buy ticket. That's one thing I know that they will do. Yeah, I have a cousin's son who was born here years ago, and they went back to Nigeria to raise them, and he became an adult. At the time, he was tired. He wanted to come back there. He went to American embassy, and they bought a one way for him to come back. If you're an American citizen, you're an American citizen everywhere. They take care of you. So long as you get to your American embassy, they will take care of you. It's their oblige, it's their obligation to take care of you. Because we are not really used to the kind of system that way. So it looks as if it's unreal with us. Because when I go to Nigeria and tell them, there's an unemployment. If you're unemployed, you can also file for unemployment for a while before you start looking for another job. Everybody look at me as if, what? Because things that we say to them at home, they look at it as if it's unrealistic, because our system don't work. Our system don't work. So that cousin's son was an adult. He went to American embassy. He was born here long time ago. He hasn't been to America after over 30 years, because he was a baby when they brought them back. The parents, now after education, they went back home. Now he was tired of Nigeria. He said, okay, he has where he can take care of himself. Took a shower, went to the embassy, told them, this is the hospital and everywhere where I was born and all that. Luckily for him, he still know his social security. That's all they need. So with this woman, when she goes there, all they need is to type in her date of birth, social security. The whole computer will be filled of, what she has. The whole computer will give her the computer will give the American embassy in Nigeria all her data. How she has a green card, all her social security, her birthday, where she was living, how she had her children in America, and all, the hospital, and everything will come out in the computer. So she won't even need to explain it. She won't even need to explain too much. So she doesn't. I don't know why she says she's confused. She says she's confused. She doesn't know what to do. She's in Nigeria, and this is just a little advice to every man or every woman that gets so mad, and you think it's important to law or to conny anybody to come to Nigeria, which is so you can abandon them there. You forgot that this woman carries your children. You forgot this man is the father of the children. The children will need both of you, married or separated or divorced. It don't matter. They are the center of the focus. Very, very important. So let me welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Whoever wants to call, that's fine. But I will really have people share this video a lot so it can get to this woman, so she can get the help that she needs. She needs it. She needs help. It's very hard to have a young baby in anywhere in the world, never mind Nigeria, and without income. Oh no, she needs it. And this man should also realize that this is his child. God forbid any infection comes in with malnutrition, and he will be the loser. He will also lose. You don't want to lose the child. You don't want to do that. We could be mad, but sometimes we have to use our head. I have a friend who the ex-wife just took the children away from this country, and I'll keep asking him, what is going on? What are you going to do about it? He say, Angela, I have to think. I have to think. I can't throw adoption in her name because she has a law license. I mean, that's a man that thinks. You know what I mean? He's mad, but he's also thinking. I start respecting him from then. He said, no, I have to think. I have to think. I said, okay, are you allowed to see the kid? He said, I still have to think. I have to be wise. I have to really think. I can't do this with annoyance, and everything will go well to issues in the prisons. My children also need her. That's the respect. I saluted him. I said, nah, this is a smart man talking. Say, Angela, I have to think. I have to really think. I can if I call that she took the children, that will be an adoption and kidnapping on her record, and my children might not forgive me on that. And also, the children needs her to grow. See how some men are so smart and they balance stuff. There are men and women who don't have no brain at all when that madness come, and when they are really angry, they just do things that will spoil. They don't look into the long haul of the issue. They look now. It's now. Let me deal with her now and let her be in pain. No, especially when your children are involved. Don't do that. So this guy, a friend of mine said, let me think. I have to think. I cannot call for her. I have to know how I can see my children. I cannot call for her because when I call for her, she will be arrested. She will be in jail. She will have kidnapping and adoption on her record. That's another years of sentencing, and my children need her to grow. They need to know their mother. I need to, oh my God, I salute him. I saluted him. So no matter how angry he was thinking. So that's what this guy needs to do. This guy that took her paper away and left her in Nigeria with a child with no money, with a baby child. I don't think that child is up to a year old. You don't want that child to get sick. That would be your loss too. You are not thinking. You need to think and let her come back. If you guys want to divorce or whatever you guys want to do, it's okay. I normally don't do this kind of program, but she should also know that she has a choice of going to the embassy and coming back to the US with her child. That's an abandonment. That's abandonment with no food, no water, no food, no shelter, and no income. Can't do that. Not with American child. Anywhere in the world, they're ready to rescue. Thank you all so much. I know. Mercy is man. Mercy says super culture. Yeah. So let me welcome everybody, and I'll read all the comments. And also, if you want to call and contribute to this, but the most important is sharing this so this woman can get hold of this information so she knows what to do. Because the other woman that did the video that she called, obviously, I don't think she lives in the US, and she didn't have no answer for her. And I heard every call that came in. Some of them were a little bit sketchy, some of them are right, but the best thing for her to do is to find her way to Lagos, to American Embassy, Leke Crescent, Lagos Island, and tell them that she has American child that is stranded. She and her American child are stranded in Nigeria. And when they put her birthday and her social security there, they will see that she has papers. And they will buy a ticket for her to fly back with her child. That's just the fact of the matter. So I normally don't do videos like this, but I have to do this so she can have the answer that she's looking for. So that's why it's very imperative for people to share this video, please, so it can get to this lady that is stranded in, I think it's in Benin. So if you know her personally, send her this video so she knows what to do. And the man, please think. You could be mad all you want, but it's very important to think when we're mad. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you, Mercy. She the woman made the video live in she woman that made the video live in Europe. Yes, I saw it, but she didn't have no answer for her. But because I live here and I've seen so many occasions the same story with this woman, I have to give example of those people how they resolve it. She will be able to come back, but she just have to go to the American embassy. They'll bring her back because he doesn't have a right to take her paper away. No, we have to, even when we're mad, we have to do things in a lawful way. He has to know that that's illegal. That you can't take people's paper. He doesn't have the power to, No, he does not. Timmy Talkback, thanks for coming in. We're gonna make this video short. So Yuki, thanks for coming in. Stupid culture. Mercy, thanks for coming in. Yeah, it can be annoying at times. That's my niece, my beautiful niece, Summer Patrick. Thanks for coming in, honey. Stella Cole, you're always my girl. We have some chemistry going on. We have failed system in Nigeria, hence people there find it difficult to believe how the law can protect someone. Yes, that's true. You're right. I watched the video this morning. I was very mad. I know. So Mercy, share it to wherever the video is coming from. I think Aproko, and they also need to see this video so she knows what to do. Like almost everybody that was calling really didn't know how to help her. So you guys share it out so she can be helped. We can't have anybody stranded for with no money. No, it's enough. We can't be mean to one another. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. The same applies here in the UK and every civilized nation. Exactly. Both morally and legally, he is wrong. For the children to suffer because two adults have put their best interests before whatever issues they have. Exactly. Exactly. Andrew, thanks for coming in. Stella, Andrew, Fidelis Okuns, thanks for coming in. Please share. People who need this should hear the right advice, not just for entertaining purpose. Exactly. This is not about, trying to talk about someone. This is about trying to help someone out. It's about helping. So guys, I need you guys to share it everywhere, any big platform that you know that can really advertise this help that she needs. She needs help. And also, the husband shouldn't get mad at this help that I offered. I'm also helping him, because if he knows, God forbid, he shouldn't do this more than he has done, because he could get in trouble himself. That's an abandonment. You don't want that in your name. Don't do things because you want to listen to people who don't really know what the laws are talking about. Governor Stephen, thanks for coming in. Festus, thanks for coming in. Father, thanks for coming in. Comrade Felix, thanks for coming in. Gladys Obaza, Liz Omo, thanks for coming in. David O, thanks for coming in. Sister Rosemary GB Osibo, thanks for coming in. My sister Getty Ewine, thanks for coming in. Robert, thanks for coming in. Gona Osage, thanks for coming in as always. Okpoto Maui, thanks for coming in. Princess T, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, everybody. So let's do this very short. Then what time is it now? We can come in and talk about politics later, especially when children are involved. Exactly. When children gets involved, that's when I get involved with people's stuff. Otherwise, it's not my forte. Everybody has their own life to live. We're all non-perfect. None of us are. Rosemary, how are you? It's New York. Oh, I think you're in New Jersey. I don't remember. Good day to you too. Plobo, you were late. Thanks for coming in. Guys, give me another 30 minutes. We'll come in and talk about politics. This I wanted to do for this woman who is stranded in Nigeria. So that's why if you haven't shared my video before, this is one video you want to share. We want this woman to get this video. Share it to Aproko, I think, page. I just need her to know how she's going to get help. That's all I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about that baby that is not even grown. I don't know why everybody is showing us 3. One person shows as 3 watching me. Is anybody messing with this? Oh, New York. Oh, we love New York. Okay. How are you doing? We have the same weather almost. I'm 3 hours or 3 to 4 hours away from New York driving. So guys, so share this video. So this woman, or if you know her personally, please help her out with this information. We can't have her starve or stay in Nigeria one more day without money, not even $1. Her poor mother might try to help to feed the child, but we don't know if the child will be able to tolerate not being, fed properly. That's another thing. If a child wasn't involved, then I'll just say, but since a child is involved, we all have children. We know how important it is for our children to be safe, in a safe environment, a clean environment with food and shelter. Very important. So share this video, guys, to any way she can get it. I hope she gets it. I wish she spoke about her name on that video. I would have just tagged her this direct. Really like to help this woman like ASAP. Very important. So just came in. What is going on? Oh, Rosemary. Go watch the video over. Just share. It's a woman that the husband left in Nigeria with no money. She has a green card. She has papers, according to her. She called it paper. I don't know which paper she's talking about, but she has legal paper in America. But the husband, they went to Nigeria, and she abandoned her with no money. And according to them, and she had a baby. I'm pretty sure that baby is like a year or less than, and with no money. So now she's calling all these people who talk on Facebook to ask that she's confused. She doesn't know what to do. But the person that she called was lives in Europe. She really didn't know what to tell her either. But again, in here in this state here, and personally, we know people that have went through the same thing, even the ones with no green card at all. American bought ticket for them to return back to Boston here, and to return back and make sure they have a shelter before they even brought all of them back. And their mother never had green card. So America is good at that. The minors cannot be abandoned with no money and no food or no shelter. So that's all. That's what that is. I just rounded it up. That's what is going on. So you can go back to the video and um, and um, listen to the video, and also just share to people so it can hit the woman so she knows what to do. Oh, Joke, how are you? Happy Sunday to you. She should to the United States Embassy. Yeah, but she didn't know that. She didn't know that because she said, according to her, when she came, the husband didn't allow her to work, and she wasn't mingling with people. So she just, and she only came like I think 2019 or 2020. I'm not sure. She really don't know much. So we know that she can do that, but she doesn't know that. That's why I did this short video so she can really know what's going on. So I will be coming back in a half hour, so we can come and analyze why should the police and the DSS harass Sunday Igbohu. Why is Gumi still walking around that is giving the terrorists our fund? So that will be the next topic. I didn't want to miss that with that topic. So in 30 minutes, I'll be coming back for another 30 minutes. I'm fine, ma. Okay, thank you. I will be coming back in 30 minutes to talk about Sunday Igbohu, why the DSS and the army and the police should be harassing him. I think they should be arresting Gumi, who is speaking with terrorists. He's a terrorist himself. So that will be my next topic. I didn't want to miss it with this little one. I want this to really go far. So join me again in 30 minutes. We'll talk about that. And it will be an open mic. Thank you all so much. Blessings. And thank you all for coming back always to my platform. And thank you for your support in all these years. Thank you so much. Blessed day, honey. So I will see you guys. Blessed day, everybody. And I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Let's see, what time is it now? Okay, time now. We have spent an hour, a few minutes. That's good. So we should try to keep all these videos less than an hour, but this one is good. Thank you all so much. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.